This is SuperYacht News. In association with Go Earth, navigating boat buyers to better deals. Hi, welcome back to the channel. So, if you saw yesterday's news video, you'll know that we are in Sicily, just a few hundred meters away from the salvage site of the sailing yacht Bayesian. And yesterday we reported that there'd been a fatality during that recovery operation. We've got some information here from an Italian newspaper on the possible cause of death. Now, please note this is translated from Italian. It reads, the diver, according to preliminary findings, was working on cutting the boom at a depth of 49 meters. After an attempt failed with the English keys, he dived with other colleagues with a torch, a type of blowtorch. As soon as the cut was made, the boom may have acted as a lever, and an item, perhaps a piece of metal, may have hit the victim. The images of the operations were filmed with underwater cameras, at which point they stopped working. Then the alarm and recovery of the body were triggered. On the quayside at the time of the incident were the military and the Coast Guard. Some had initially spoken of an explosion underwater, an unconfirmed circumstance, while the hypothesis of illness was shelved. The incident will be investigated by Raffaele Camerano, the same prosecutor who is investigating the shipwreck that cost the diver's life. We've not had any confirmation that this is an accurate story. As we explained yesterday, the salvage operation has been suspended whilst they do an investigation into the cause of death. Now we have a live feed with footage of the site, and the latest updates are posted on that live feed, so please check it out. I will put a link in the description here, but you can also find it by going to our YouTube channel and you'll see it broadcasting on there. Now, we've got an update in yesterday's story. We talked about Motach Lon. In the last video, we said that the former captain was attempting to dismiss a lawsuit filed against him by the two former crew members injured when the tender they say he was operating crashed into the rocks in St. Bart's in December. Now, the two females on board received a number of injuries and were treated in hospital in Florida. One of them was thrown out of the boat. Now, they filed a lawsuit in Florida, in Broward County in Florida, suing the captain for at least $100,000 US. Now, he's filed a motion to dismiss this based on the fact that he says he does not live in Florida. The motion said, that we read this out yesterday, but the motion said, Clark's motion to dismiss argued that the basis of the complaint, which alleges that he owned, used or possessed property and was domiciled in Broward County, is demonstrably untrue. The defendant is a United Kingdom citizen residing in Australia and has only visited the state of Florida for personal reasons or to receive the mandatory educational training for his job. So the lawsuit seems to dismiss that he owns a property in Florida. However, in a video on the Aquaholic YouTube channel posted about 6 months ago, I think actually it was posted at the Monaco Yacht Show, the host of that channel interviewed the captain on board Lon, and he said in that video that he owns a house in Florida. The video is called Meet the Captain, Motach Lon. It's around the 15-minute mark. He says it. Anyway, I'll play that clip for you now.
Got a boat of your own, and if so, what is it?
Yes, of course. So actually, currently I have a 32-foot Everglades that's behind my house in Florida.
Oh, nice.
So that is just a nice little center console that I can run to the Bahamas, go to the sandbar, go out fishing, and play on.
Now, we understand it's possible to own a house somewhere, but to not be domiciled in that same location. You know, you can have a second house in Spain or something, and you don't technically live there. But it'd be interesting if there's any US lawyers who know about this kind of thing. Love to hear from you so you can explain it more succinctly than I can. Also, it should be noted that on his Facebook page, he also says that he lives in Florida. Well, I've got that as well. Somebody said this into us, actually. You know, the idea that he says that he's only visited the state of Florida for personal reasons or to receive mandatory educational training for his job, that doesn't sound to be accurate, does it? Based on the fact that he said he has a house and a boat in Florida. Anyway, guys, quick one today. Just wanted to give you updates, mainly the update on the diver and on the Bayesian situation. We're going to keep you updated, of course, once we get the official statement from the company or from the authorities as to what happened here. We'll be sure to bring that to you as soon as possible. All right, guys, from a quite cloudy. Sicily, very different weather from yesterday. The weather seems to change daily, but from Sicily, I'll say goodbye for now.